Hello and welcome everybody to Lawyer Talk, Take 5 with a Trusted Advisor, where I want to introduce you each week to the best attorneys who can help you, your friends, family, or loved ones with your legal needs. I am so excited for you to meet my guest today, attorney Ben Lynch. Ben, thank you so much for being here with us. Please introduce yourself, your firm, and tell us a little bit about what you do.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. My name is Ben Lynch. About 7 months ago, I opened up my own practice. It's called Ben Lynch Law. We do a variety of different type of things, but we mainly specialize on personal injury, work comp, employment law, family, and criminal. So far, we've really liked it. Really like working for myself. Really like helping people. We only help people, so we don't represent corporations, insurance companies, employers, government officials, police departments, things like that. So I love it. It's been a great decision. I don't regret it one bit. The main reason that we like it is because we get to pick who we help, and the people that we do help, we really enjoy working with them. So yeah, I've been practicing for about 5 years. I did 3 years at a high volume personal injury work comp litigation firm. And then I went in-house as corporate counsel for about a year, and I decided that I wanted to really put my law practice to use in a way that I felt that I needed to do so. And here we are. So it's been fun.
That's so amazing. And it's kind of cool that you have that background from corporate and now can help individuals with that experience under your belt. So that's wonderful. And remind me, are you in Des Moines or West Des Moines?
Yes, thank you. So our practice is on the corner of 86 and Hickman. It technically is a Clive location, really close to West Des Moines if you go left, really close to Des Moines if you go right. So we're like right in the middle, and like the jurisdictions of all the suburbs are kind of weird, but it's technically a Clive address. Pretty busy intersection, Clive and 86 and Hickman. So we're right on the corner, easily accessible, good parking. It's a standalone building, so it's not like a suite or anything like that. So we have our own spot and great privacy, meeting rooms for people, and we like having our own space.
Very cool. Yes, thank you for clarifying. And now, interestingly enough, this next question, you went into law, you had 5 years in corporate, and now you're working to represent individuals as a solo. Why did you initially get involved in law? Why did you want to be a lawyer?
So I've always loved the theory of law, and just it kind of ties into sociology, how people work, interact with each other. How do we have a civilized society where we all get along and we follow by some rules that we all kind of agree on? I also really like, I'm a very passionate person. I like sticking up for people and sticking up for what I believe in. So law was a good fit in that I get to go to court and argue, and that's what I get to do for a living. My undergraduate degrees were in philosophy and criminology, and the criminology degree was something I really, really liked because, again, it just talks about why do people act the way they do, and how can we change that? How can we make it better? And how can we solve problems? That's essentially what a lawyer does. We see a problem, we spot the issue, and we see if we can come up with a solution. And that's what I get to do. So segued from criminal law, got my BA or my bachelor's degree, and decided I wanted to keep going to school. I thought it was a good fit. I do some criminal defense now and civil rights work, and police kind of interact with almost any area of law. So it was a nice transition. I went to law school at Drake and graduated in 16, and here I am. So that's kind of why I decided to be a lawyer.
I love that. That's awesome. And yes, I'm a soon to be a Drake alumni as well. So it's amazing.
Awesome.
You're here local. Yeah, and going through in your experience and kind of your shift, do you have some advice that you would give, new lawyers, people getting ready to pass the bar this year, when they're going and, there's a lot that you learn in law school, and then you get out into the real world and the career side of things, and it can be completely different. What advice do you have for new lawyers?
You kind of hit the nail on the head that law school and practice are two completely different things. So Law school is really good for teaching you how to read dissenting opinions on 100-year-old cases that aren't necessarily too applicable in today's world. One thing that I would highly recommend, and this is something I did a lot in law school, sometimes I was successful, sometimes I wasn't, reach out to attorneys, people who have been practicing. You need to go pick their brain. You need to go see how a business is ran. If you want to be a solo practitioner, 75% of the work you do as a solo is going to be administrative, marketing, bookkeeping, HR, hiring, firing, getting the lawn mowed, just little things like that that you aren't really taught in law school. So you need to go talk to other attorneys, go meet judges, talk to people from both sides of the coin, defense attorneys, prosecutors, people in the civil arena, probate. You have to cast a wide net and know what to expect, because I remember when I was studying for the bar and applying after law school, I could tell you the rules of evidence, but I couldn't tell you what a lawyer did really when they showed up to work at 8 o'clock. And how do you go about your day? How do you earn a living? How do you help people? There's a lot of practical things that you can only learn on the job. So I would suggest reaching out to attorneys. Send an email, say, hey, can I take you to lunch? Can we get coffee before you go into work? Most attorneys will agree to that, and you can pick their brain. And I'm actually taking a law student to a trial that I have next week, just because he said, can you get lunch? I said, no, I can't get lunch on that particular day, but why don't you come to a hearing with me? And he's going to sit next to me in the courtroom and observe. And it was just because he sent that email. I haven't met him yet, but it's going to be a cool experience for him, and he's going to learn a lot, and probably more than he would in just a regular class at law school.
Oh my gosh, I love that you did that so much, Ben, and thank you. That's so helpful for attorneys starting out. And like you said, you was just offering coffee. You leveled it up to some real world experience. So amazing. That is so awesome. So good to talk with you this afternoon, and really appreciate you being here. Everyone, check out Ben, give him a follow, add him on LinkedIn. Ben Lynch, thank you. It's been a pleasure.
Thanks again.